So we are giving all event planners and event professionals an opportunity to find out for themselves how cool the interactive networking badges are. So from now until November 29th, we are offering a 15% discount on all events. You are listening to the Brilliant Events and Venues podcast, where you learn about everything from unique ideas for attendee engagement to cool venues for hosting your events. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to episode 15 of the Brilliant Events and Venues podcast. My name is Shantae, and I am the project manager for SCANtRivia. Yes, guys, we're in episode 15. Can you believe it? We're here already. So today's topic is about icebreakers at meetings and events. So to recap, in episode 14, I shared information on how millennials are getting more in touch with their feelings. And I also shared information on why they're leaving their jobs and seeking employment elsewhere. So that was a very interesting show. And if you have not yet listened to episode 14 of the Brilliant Events and Venues podcast, make sure you go check it out. So let's move on to today's topic, which is about icebreakers. So I did some research and I found a website called thebalancecareers.com. And this is how they defined an icebreaker. An icebreaker is an activity, game, or event that is used to welcome attendees and warm up the conversation among participants in a meeting, training class, team building session, or other event. Any event that requires people to comfortably interact with each other and a facilitator is an opportunity to use an icebreaker. And that is from balancecareers.com. Now, also, I looked up another website because I wanted just a little bit more information about what the industry is saying about icebreakers. So I found another site called icebreakerideas.com. And according to them, icebreakers should meet most of the 5 following criteria. One is the icebreaker should be fun. The second one is that they should be non-threatening. The third one is that icebreakers should be highly interactive. Number 4 is they should be simple and easy to understand. And the 5th criteria is that the icebreaker should be success-oriented. All good points, all good points. Now let's move on to why would you want to have icebreakers at events? Yes, event planners, event professionals, you're probably wondering, why would I want to have them at my events if you aren't already doing them? I'm sure a lot of you probably already are, but here are 5 reasons why you should have icebreakers at your events, event planners, event professionals. Here's why. The first reason is because they can help to build relationships with teams and team members. Also, they increase and encourage networking. Number 3 is that they are fun for the team or for the attendees to do. Number 4 is that they are a great conversation starter. And the 5th reason is that they help to get people out of their comfort zones and get them engaging and talking with new people. And you have probably seen this at events where people are only talking to the people that they know. So icebreakers are a good way to get people out of their silos and engaging with people and other attendees that they do not know. So if you're not familiar with icebreakers, I'm going to share a few examples with you, but more than likely, you've probably experienced one of these. And I'm going to share 3 because there's tons of resources out there that have icebreakers and what you can do in group settings versus team building sessions versus just individual settings and individual meetings. But I'm just going to share 3 just so that you can get an idea of the different types of icebreakers and what you can do. So on a very, very basic level, and I put this one first because we've probably have already done this. One icebreaker at the very basic level is when you stand up in a group and you say your name and where you're from. Like, hi, my name is Shantae, and I'm from Columbus, Ohio. So that is one way that you have probably experienced an icebreaker on the most basic level. Another icebreaker idea is where you have to find 10 things in common with someone from the group that you do not know. Now, that could be a lot of fun. So basically you get with someone else in the group and you find 10 things in common. And I did something like this at an event recently, which reminds me when I did this at the Chase for Business event, and I actually won a prize because I did meet someone from a totally different country and we found 5 things that were in common between the two of us. It was totally cool. Okay, so the third item or the third example of an icebreaker is 2 truths and a lie. This is probably one of my favorites. And what you do with 2 truths and a lie is that you give 2 truthful statements and 1 lie in any order. And what the other person has to do is guess which one is the lie. So these are really fun because I have found that when people do 2 truths and a lie, they're kind of indirectly bragging about some things that they've done or something that they want you to know about them that's really, really, really cool. So the 2 truths and a lie activity as an icebreaker to me, hands down, is one of my favorites. So here at Scavenger, we have interactive networking badges. So what we've done is we've gamified networking. We've gamified icebreakers. So we provide gamification solutions that drive attendee to attendee or attendee to exhibitor interactions for corporate events. So in a nutshell, we have icebreakers that get attendees talking, engaging, smiling, and laughing. So check out the videos on scavengerhunt.biz and you will see what I'm talking about. We have a video that actually shows the engagements, and something like this, you have to see it. Like, you can see the video, you can see the people engaging with each other by way of the interactive networking badges. And you can see them laughing and talking and smiling. And it's just so fun to watch. It's even better in person, trust me. But the video does capture some of that. And you're able to see and actually hear the engagements right there on the video. So check out scavengerhunt.biz and you can see the videos there. But while you're listening to the podcast, I'm going to share a clip with you that I actually took from episode 14 because this clip actually says it best on what we do with the 2 truths and the lie and the interactive networking badges. So here you go.
That's the perfect word for it. I think I said supplement, and that's really not the best word. Enhancement is absolutely the best way to describe that. And getting people to engage with each other is tough enough. But the way that you guys have done it, the 2 truths and a lie thing is just a ton of fun. Even if you're feeling really, really shy and self-conscious, like, you can't not walk away from a conversation with someone about 2 random truths and a lie and not be smiling. It's just fun. And that's how people get into deeper conversations. Common ground, a little bit of humor, it goes so far.
So now that we've heard that clip, let's talk about some of the other benefits of the SCANTrivia and Scavenger icebreakers. So one is that they are very easy to implement. You would be surprised how easy it is to get the attendees engaged and set up and going at your events. A lot of the work we do ahead of time, and it just makes it easier. So when the attendees arrive on site, they pick up their badges and they are good to go. Number 2 is the fact that attendees love it, and they love it because it's easy to do for them. And our planners love it because it's easy for the planners as well. Number 3 is that the SCANTrivia icebreakers and the interactive networking badges gets people talking. And number 4, hands down, the SCANTrivia icebreakers with the interactive networking badges is an excellent icebreaker. I cannot say that enough. Again, just check out the website, scavengerhunt.biz. You will see the videos there and you will really see what I'm talking about. When you see the expression on those attendees' faces, when you see them laughing, when you see them just really enjoying the conversation that they're getting from other attendees with the 2 truths and a lie, you will know what I'm talking about. So we are giving all event planners and event professionals an opportunity to find out for themselves how cool the interactive networking badges are. So from now until November 29th, we are offering a 15% discount on all events. Now, also, as a part of the offer, we're going to include a launch portal. And what this does, it increases attendee engagement by at least 15% prior to your event. So that's normally $500. We're actually going to just include that with this special offer because we want you to know and to see for yourself and for your attendees to see how cool and how fun the interactive networking badges are. So remember, it's from now until November 29th. You get a 15% discount and you also get a free launch portal. We're also going to include a customized leaderboard that you can use to display attendee points throughout your entire event. So to get started, give us a call at 800-975-5161 or send an email to service@scavengerhunt.biz. That's service@scavengerhunt.biz. SCAN, scan, Venger, VENGER, hunt.biz. You can also visit us on our website at scanvengerhunt.biz as well, and you can sign up that way. Just make sure to mention that you heard this on the podcast so that you can get that 15% discount. Again, that is valid from now until November 29th, 2019. So thank you for tuning in. I hope that you found this podcast informative, inspiring, and educational. And I look forward to working with you all. I will personally work with you if you mention the podcast. I would love to work with you directly so that I can give you more of a hands-on introduction to SCANTrivia and to the interactive networking badges. Also, if you would like a demo, let me know as well. Just send an email to service@scanvengerhunt.biz or leave a request using the inquiry form and I will be more than happy to do so. So thank you for tuning in, everyone, and have an awesome day.
I have to say, this Scavenger app has been awesome. It has made this conference so much fun, and we have enjoyed interacting with so many vendors. You guys are awesome.
Hey, how's it going? Akil here, Director of Business Development at GripMed. And in a lot of networking events, sometimes it's tough to break the ice and say like, hey, how's it going? Or even introducing yourself. It can be a little awkward. But with the SCANTrivia app, all you got to do is saying, do you mind if I scan you? And you really create an awesome experience with the other person. And it's really fun to get to know them. I actually remember last time I played this game, scanned the person with someone and just started a conversation with them and found out they were basically a stakeholder in a problem that I'm helping to solve, and connected with them, got some information, and had a great follow-up conversation out there. And that conversation would have never happened. I never would have gotten that data point had it not been the SCANTrivia app.
Increase attendee engagement at your events with Scavenger's game-based mechanics. Learn more at scavengerhunt.biz or give us a call at 800-975-5161.